Dear Senator Chuck Schumer, my name is Andrew, and as a Borgen Project supporter and a concerned citizen, I would like to see an increase in COVID-19 relief in the developing world. At this rate, there is expected to be a 265 million increase in poverty in the developing world as a result of the economic fallout of the pandemic. Even more concerning is the public health concerns in the developing world as a result of a lack of public health infrastructure. Currently, less than 0.5% of the international affairs budget is allocated towards COVID-19 relief around the world. I would like to see a significant increase in this funding to at least $20 billion in order to tackle this issue, which is a global problem which requires a global solution.
Hi, I'm Megan. The coronavirus pandemic has impacted every part of the world, and it will continue to do so for years to come. However, there are things that can be done and actions that can be taken. Congress should be pursuing a thorough global plan in order to mitigate the effects of the pandemic on all parts of the world.
I think one reason why developed countries need to do more work helping developing countries with COVID-19 is particularly because the types of services that are currently going to those developing countries are often underfunded and underprepared. NGOs, for example, carry out a majority of medical work in Africa at this time, and unlike the United States, NGOs don't have a big budget to fund immediate medical relief programs.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I urge Congress to fund more aid for COVID-19 in the developing world. The global effects felt by the coronavirus demands a global response, and only when we address the pandemic globally can we ensure that the health and security of Americans at home is protected too.
The pandemic has affected many of the world's poorest and most vulnerable countries. South Sudan, for example, has 11 million people, but it has 5 vice presidents and just literally 4 ventilators. Smaller countries like the Central African Republic, with about 5 million people, has just 3 ventilators, and Liberia, with a similar size, has just 6, one of which is locked behind the gates of the US Embassy.